Greetings, YouTube. This is Self Mastery 101, and today I'm going to give you the latest update on this journey. So, the other day I decided to really take people's statements into consideration because, yes, I got caught sleeping again, and yes, they did handcuff me. They were trying to take me to a shelter, and I said no, I'll just come and get my things. And so that's what I actually did the other day. I considered the advice of different people, and I got a ride over to the area where all of the shelters are. It was absolutely mortifying. Even the freeway started to look 10 times worse. At first it was gradual as we were getting closer to the shelters, but then it was 10 times worse. And I kid you not, because people kept saying, you need help, you need to go to a shelter. And honestly, I don't need help because God is helping me and I have a direction. And I didn't even want to get out the car. I panicked. And when I tell you I flipped out and had like a panic attack, I was screaming and crying and saying, absolutely not, I'll just figure it out. And the person turned around and admitted and said, yeah, because I didn't really want to stop my car here. I don't like this area. It looked like at first when we were driving, it looked like it was trash cans or like trash bags, just trash. And as we got up closer, it was all people. And the way they were piled up, it literally looked like Skid Row, like on TV, but actually worse than TV. So I did take into consideration people's advice. However, absolutely not. I'm going to keep going the path that I am going, which is with God. God alone right now is orchestrating this, and I am his focal point and just there doing the job and being obedient so that I can get to where I need to be. People don't generally understand exactly my vision, and they don't know what's good for me. People have been giving me advice based off of what their personal advice is, like what their personal things they would do, and that has nothing to do with me. So no more homeless shelters, no more even talk or discussion about it. All of those shelters, like, I couldn't even see what the shelters look like because it was that many people just piled on top of each other outside of the shelters. And then it was really far from all of the activities and everything that I do over here, because I do a lot of networking and I work for the Lord. It would have taken me forever to walk all the way back to where I'm located, where my things are, everything like that. I know people want the best, but just because it's different doesn't mean it's not right. Like, I'm different. I'm not going to be like anybody else. I don't want to take anybody's advice. I mean, no offense. I took everybody's advice into consideration. It was not for me. I don't want homeless shelters. I don't want food stamps, nothing assisted by humans. I am proving that God and God alone is the only one that can support. Especially God can only support my actual living accommodations, what I need. And I keep seeing that the United States has never accommodated to me personally. I was living off of families' commands, and just all my surroundings commands. I can't do it anymore. My body's no longer designed to play the game of pretending as if I'm listening to humans. I can't do it. So with where my goals are, of course I'm not telling anybody, and I'm not telling anybody exactly what I'm doing. They just kind of see the human side, like the physical appearance of what I'm doing. I'm going to keep going the way I am. And the Lord has never steered me wrong. Humans always steer me wrong, no offense. They're good for each other. Humans are good for each other. They're not good for me when it comes to them advising me. It's the worst advice. No one would have wanted to get out of the car or even walk down to where the shelters are. So I don't want to hear any more advice or any nonsense about shelters and women's shelters. I'm not an abused woman. So that's not going to work either. And I don't have children. And it looks like a prison. And I don't want to get caught in any kind of human web. Humans need to stay over there. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm doing what my best is to get off this game board and go to where I'm supposed to be and where I'm going to be safe and I'm going to be respected and accepted. And also, a couple days ago, I had people where they were trying to spiritually attack me. So I know and of course I defeated them. They're not God, they're man, and they don't have the backing of God. I do, so I'm always going to win. But it's definitely some people high up there really after me. They can't touch me because I'm protected. But they're really trying, and it's done for them. I want my money. Plain and simple. You can sit up there and try to call yourselves judging or giving reasoning. Give me my money. Whether I'm incompetent or whether I'm not competent or not, it has nothing to do with you. It's none of your business. Give me my money. God's not playing and I'm not playing. And I know I'm getting closer and I'm not going to stop. And the more you keep resisting and thinking that you're God, I'm going to continue to mess you up more and more. And God's going to mess you up. We're double teaming, triple teaming you. You can't beat God. Well, everyone, I hope this helps. It was great talking to you. Have a blessed one.